In its primitiveness as ours. Their ancestors were running wild in living in trees of branches.
And after I enter through this door, no one else shall enter. Certain place on King Street is said it'd be a car park, so it is, baby.
Marcus Garvey words come to pass.
Really, of course.
Marcus Garvey words come.
I've seen it many times before. Yeah. And Mr. Marcus Garvey say, black people down here will never see themselves until they're back against the wall. Yeah, you never know yourself until you're back against the wall. Some will rise and some will fall, but black people will never know themselves until they're back against the wall. And that is what Mr. Marcus Garvey says. Yeah, the brother says, swallow field shall be the battlefield. And I no liar, serious matter I say, and swallow field shall be the battlefield. The arena, the stadium, the camp and the gun court, all the children hospital, swallow field shall be the battlefield. And there will be a false leader, he said. Me say, yeah, I'll come right back to the point. There will be a false leader, the Marcus Messiah Garvey say, and this leader won't be shot, he will be stoned with stones. And the blood going flood and the blood going run. Blood up town and blood downtown and blood round town. Blood in the woods and the blood in the country. Marcus Garvey word. And the righteous black man must stand, and the weak-hearted black man must fall. Yeah. Righteousness must always stand, cause if it don't, prophecy will fulfill upon you, and you will crawl like dogs.
Where is Bagawire?
Bagawire catch a fire. Yeah. Bagawire catch a fire, don't miss a bun down crossroad. And Bagawire catch a fire, I will say. And Bagawire can retire. Yeah, Bagawire catch a fire. Kind of guy that the prophecy fulfill upon. Yeah. You don't know about Bagawire. You don't know about Bagawire. Why you don't know about Bagawire? Bagawire catch a fire, fire. Buy to that suit, every man for him have a last time yard. Yeah, and that is what Mr. Garvey says. One day the gun will come with stone and...
Did not suffer and die to give me an education to slight, oppress, or discourage my people. Because whatsoever education I acquired out of their sacrifice of over 300 years, I shall use for the salvation of the 400 million black people of the world. And the day when I forsake my people, may God Almighty say there shall be no more life for you. I unequivocally rejected the racist assumption of much white American Christianity, namely that God had created the black man inferior and that he had intended Negroes to be a servant class, hewers of wood and drawers of water. Well, I predicated my view of man on the doctrine of Imago Dei. All men, regardless of color, are created in the image of God. Now, from this premise followed the equality of all men and the brotherhood of all men. The biblical injunction of Acts 17:26 reminds us that he created of one blood all nations of men that dwell on the face of the earth. I was most interested in brotherhood within his own race, because if Negroes are created in God's image and Negroes are black, then God must, in some sense, be black. man has the idea of a white God, let him worship his God as he desires. We have found a new ideal. Because whilst our God has no color, and yet it is human to see everything through one's own spectacles, and since the white people have seen their God through their white spectacles, we have only now started to see our God through our own spectacles. But we believe in the God of Ethiopia, the everlasting God, God of Father, God of Son, God of Holy Ghost, the one God of all ages. That is the God in whom we believe, but we shall worship him through the spectacles of Ethiopia. For 250 years we have struggled under the burden and rigors of slavery. We were maimed, we were brutalized, we were ravaged in every way. We are men. We have hopes, we have passions, we have feelings, we have desires just like any other race. The cry is raised all over the world of Canada for the Canadians, of America for the Americans, of England for the English, of France for the French, of Germany for the Germans. Do you think it unreasonable that we, the blacks of the world, should raise the cry of Africa for the Africans? The Negro is a man. We represent the new Negro. His back is not yet against the wall. We do not want his back against the wall because that would be a peculiar and desperate position. We do not want him there. It is because of this that we are asking for fair compromise. Where the Belgians have control of the Belgian Congo, which they cannot use, they have not the resources to develop nor the intelligence. The French have more territory than they can develop. There are certain parts of Africa in which they cannot live at all. So it is for you to come together and give us a United States of Africa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are not going to be a race without a country. God never intended it, and we are not going to abuse God's confidence in us as men. We are men, human beings, capable of the same acts as any other race, possessing under fair circumstances the same intelligence as any other race. Now Africa's been sleeping, not dead, only sleeping. Today Africa is walking around not only on her feet, but on her brains. You can enslave, as was done for 300 years, the bodies of men. You can shackle the hands of men. You can shackle the feet of men. You can imprison the bodies of men, but you cannot shackle or imprison the minds of men. Dive down, black men, and dig. Reach up, black men and women, and pull all nature's knowledge to you. Turn ye around and make a conquest of everything, north and south, east and west. And then when you have wrought well, you will have merited God's blessing. You will have become God's chosen people, and naturally you will become leaders of the world. And as you bow down to the white man today, so a lot of races bow down to you and call you a race of masters because of the superiority of your mind and your achievements. Because no race has the last word on culture and on civilization. They do not know what we are capable of. They do not know what we are thinking. They're thinking in terms of dreadnoughts, battleships, aeroplanes, submarines. You know what we're thinking about? That is our own private business. So give us credit for being able to use our minds. And with people becoming conscious of themselves, determined to use their minds, you do not know to what extent they can go. Liberate the minds of men, and ultimately you will liberate the bodies of men. We love the white race, not for social fellowship, but for the common brotherhood of God intended we should live. What satisfaction can anyone get in being happy and see his brother wallowing in filth, dirt, and disease? How can you be happy living in luxury and your brother's living in disease? And then when you try to help the one out of the disease, the subtle culprit talks about disloyalty. Black men of Carthage, black men of Ethiopia, of Timbuktu, of Alexandria gave the light of civilization to this world. Ethiopia shall stretch forth her hands unto God, and princes shall come out of Egypt. Because classes, nations, races have been quite quiet for over 4 centuries, who has merely borne abuse, insult, humiliation, whose forbearance can only be compared to the prophet Job, has likewise lifted his bowed head and raised it up to God's skies and cried out, I am a man, and demand a man's chance and a man's treatment in this world. But I shall teach the black man to see beauty in his own kind and stop bleaching his skin and otherwise looking like what he's not. Back in the days of slavery, race mixture, miscegenation had occurred because the African woman had no protection from the slave master. Therefore, there is no need today for black people to themselves freely continue a practice that smacks so much of slavery. Our critics say that the race problem will be solved through higher education, through better education, and black and white will come together. That day will never happen until Africa is redeemed. Because if those who like W.E.B. Du Bois believe that the race problem will be solved in America through higher education, they will walk between now and eternity and never see the problem solved. God made man Lord of his creation, gave him possession and ownership of the world. And you have been so darned lazy that you've allowed the other fellow to run away with the whole world, and now he's bluffing you and telling you that the world belongs to him and that you have no part in it. I don't have to apologize to anybody for being black, because God Almighty knew exactly what he was doing when he made me black. If black people knew their glorious past, then they would be more inclined to respect themselves. Yes, you heard of Johnny Walker Red and black. Well, he had his adversities, but he's still going strong. Well, I intend with your help and God's grace to continue, because my work has only just begun. And future generations shall have in their hands the guide by which they shall know the sins of the 20th century. I know, and I know you too believe in time, but we shall wait patiently for 200 years if need be to face our enemies through our posterity. When my enemies are satisfied, in life I shall come back, or in death even to serve you as I served before. In life I shall be the same, in death I shall be a terror to the foes of us. Then count on me to be the real Marcus Garvey I would like to be. If I may come in an earthquake or a plague or a pestilence or as God would have me, then be assured that I shall never desert you and make your enemies triumph over you. Will I not go to hell 1,000,000 times for you? If I die in Atlanta, my work will only just then begin. For I shall live in the physical or the spiritual to see the day of Africa's glory. When I am dead, wrap the mantle of the red, the black, and the green around me, for in the new life I shall rise up with God's grace and blessings to lead the millions of the heights and the triumph that you well know. Look for me in a world when there is a storm. Look for me all around you, for with God's grace I shall come back with countless millions of black men and women who have died in America, those who have died in the West Indies, and those who have died in Africa to aid you in the fight for liberty, freedom, and life. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. They gave leadership to our foreparents, and that leadership made them slaves. But we have decided to find a leadership of our own to make ourselves free men. Our great scholars, having passed through the colleges and universities, have thrown away the blessed record. Babylon did it. Assyria did it. France under Napoleon did it. Germany under Prince von Bismarck did it. England under America under George Washington did it. Africa with 400 million black people can do it. If you cannot do it, if you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. You race of cowards. You race of imbeciles, you race of good for nothing. If you cannot do what other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you had better die. Can we do it? We can do it. We shall do it. We have prayed to God for vision and for leadership. And He has given us a universal vision. A vision that will not limit our possibilities to America. A vision that will not limit our possibilities to the West Indies, but a vision that said it must be a free and redeemed Africa. Christ the crucified, Christ the despised. We appeal to you for help, for succor, for leadership. When you endeavor to carry your burden up the heights of Calvary, when white men scorned you, when white men scorned you, when white men spat upon you, when white men pierced your side out of which blood and water gushed forth, it was a black man in the name of Simon the Syrian who took your cross and bore it up the heights of Calvary. And now that we are bearing our burden, it being so heavy, we just ask that you just help us on up the heights. Oh yes, the cause is grand, the cause is glory. Surely we shall not turn back. Oh, sail on, sail on, sail on, almighty ship of state, sail on until the flag of the red, the black, and the green is perched upon the hills of Africa. Because the time has come for the black man to forget his hero worship of other races. and to create and emulate heroes of his own. We must canonize our own saints, create our own martyrs, and elevate the positions of fame and honor black men and women who have made a distinct contribution to our racial history. Sojourner Truth is worthy of a place of sainthood alongside the Joan of Arc. Crispus Attucks and George William Gordon are entitled to the halo of martyrdom with no less glory than the martyrs of any other race. Toussaint Louverture's brilliancy as a soldier or a statesman outshone that of any other people. Hence he's entitled to the highest place as a hero among men. Because Africa's created millions and countless millions of black men and women in war and peace, whose luster and bravery outshone that of any other people. So why not see good and perfection in ourselves? We must inspire our literature and promulgate the doctrine of our own without any apologies to the powers that be. That right is ours and God. Let sentiments and cross opinions go to the winds. We are entitled to our own opinion and are not obligated to or bound by the opinions of others. If others laugh at you, return the laughter to them. If they mimic you, return the compliment with equal force. Because they have no more right to dishonor, discredit you in manhood than you have in dealing with them. Honor them when they honor you. Disrespect and disregard them when they vilely treat you. Their arrogance is but skin deep, an assumption that has no foundation in morals or in law. They have sprung from the same family tree of obscurity as we have. Their history is as rude in its primitiveness as ours. Their ancestors were running wild in living in trees of branches like monkeys as ours. They made human sacrifices, ate the flesh of their own dead and wild meat from beasts for centuries, even as they have accused us of doing. Their cannibalism is more prolonged than ours. When we were embracing the banks of the Nile, they were still drinking blood out of the skulls of their conquered dead. After our civilization had reached the noonday of progress, they were still living in holes with bats, rats, and other insects and animals. After we had already unfathomed the mystery of the stars and reduced the heavenly constellations to minute and regular calculus, there were still backwoodsmen living in ignorance and in blatant darkness. The world is indebted to us for the benefits of civilization. They stole our arts and sciences from Africa. Then why should we be ashamed of ourselves? Their modern improvement to be reflected and resurrected by our generation and our posterity. Why should we be discouraged if somebody laughs at us today? Who's to tell what tomorrow will bring forth? Did they not laugh at Christ, Moses, Muhammad? Was there not a Carthage, Greece, and Rome? So we see and have changes every day. So pray, work, be steadfast, and be not dismayed. Because as the Jew is held together by his religion, the white race is by the assumption and the unwritten law of superiority, the Mongolian by the precious tie of blood, likewise the black man must unite in one grand racial hierarchy. Our union must know no clime, no nationality, but let us all hold together in every country, in every clime, making a racial empire upon which the sun shall never set. Let no voice but your own speak to you from the depths. Let no influence but your own rouse you in time of peace and time of war. Hear all, but attend only to that which concerns you. Your allegiance shall be to your God, your race, your country. Remember that the Jew in his political and economic origin is always first a Jew. The white man is first a white man under all circumstances, so you can do no less. Be black, buy black, think black, and all else will take care of itself. Let no one inoculate you with evil doctrines to suit his own conveniences. Charity begins at home. So first to thyself be true, and thou canst not then be false to no man. Because God and nature first made us what we are. And out of our own creative genius we make ourselves what we want to be. Follow always that great law. Let God and the sky be our limit and eternity our measurement. There is no height to which you cannot climb without the active intelligence of your own mind. Mind creates, and as much as we desire in nature, we can have through the creation of our own mind. And today, being scientifically the weaker race, you shall treat others only as they treat you. But in your homes and everywhere possible, you must teach the higher development of science to your children. And make sure that we have a race of scientists par excellence. For in religion and science lies our only hope to withstand the evil designs of modern materialism. Never forget your God. Remember that we live, work, and pray for a binding racial hierarchy, whose only natural, spiritual, and political limits shall be God and Africa at home and abroad. With God's dearest blessings, I leave you for a while. One love.
Brothers and sisters, Marcus, Mosiah, Garvey.
Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen across the world and in San Diego, of course. You're in tune to the 43rd annual Marcus Garvey show. San Diego, I want you to give your hand a welcome to this woman, Makeda Dredd. She's like the mom of everybody in San Diego. And if you don't know the movement, this is the 43rd annual Marcus Garvey show. She'd like to tell you guys something due to the hurricane we're going through right now, but we still never close, never stop. So Makeda, Mom.
Give thanks.
Yes.
Mad Joker. Yes, I've been knowing him since he was a little youth. Thank you for being here for the 43rd annual Marcus Mosiah Garvey Day. That's 43 years that we'll be doing this. So that's why we always bring, the giants like Rob Simeon and Michael Palmer, San Diego's own. So everybody that's listening all over the world, all our friends all over the world, big up to honor Marcus Mosiah Garvey. He said, look for me in a whirlwind. I didn't know he'd say, look for me in a cyclone or something. But he's here, and we're going to keep on going on. We're not going to stop. One aim. So this is a great show, so please enjoy. Matt Jerker.
Yes. Still, we streaming live, so please enjoy, like she said. I'm about to bring to the stage Rob Simeon. This man is a great artist, a great leader, and he's going to nice it up for all of us at home watching right now. Rob Simeon, where you at? Come to the stage, my man. Bless up the people, them. Yes.
Rastafari, Jah Rastafari, live it and reign. And we give thanks and praise for the blessing and the gathering, because the Most High is great. Good over evil sound in the building. What a nice vibes. We give thanks and praise for the works of Marcus Garvey, the Honorable. Because in these times it's Kali. Sometimes when you watch the vibes, you just have to have the citation on. Give me the highest grade, the cushion pain. I need it in my brain to give by the highest grade, the cushion pain. I want it in my brain. Don't give me no cocaine. No, I don't want that in my brain. Don't pass I no angel dust. Don't give I no pill. The thing Rasta want, it grows in the hills. So give I the highest grade, the cushion pain. I want it in my brain. So give I the highest grade, the cushion bang. I want it in my brain. Give me some tumpy, tumpy, tumpy. Past the Alaska, Alaska, Alaska. Give me the train wreck when we smoke. We good over river, and we don't love the devil. Cause this is sound is in the down. So give by the highest grade, the cushion bang. I want it in my brain, my brain, my brain. To give by the highest grade, the cushion bang. I want it in my brain, 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 brain. Don't give me no cocaine, never, never. Rasta don't want that in our brain. Don't pass us no angel dust. Don't give I no pain. The thing that we want, it goes in the ear. So give I the highest grade, good over evil, the cushion bang. I want it in my brain. Give it to me, highest grade. Oh, we give thanks and praise unto the Most High. And we give thanks and praise first of all for Marcus Garvey. Because in these times right now, the words that Garvey said, he's coming. Remember, keep your eyes on the prize and your mind right. This is the World Beat Center, and anytime we come, the wicked can't enter. Touch it. Eileen. Go we tell them. A long time Michael Palmer say, Rob, and the music and a certain way. So we're thinking and we tell them, lick them with the round of correction. How with your love and devotion. So lick them with the round of correction. With your love and devotion. One by one, Mr. Simeon here. Don't have no worry, don't have no fear. Say good over evil, sap the control. Rastafari, in our heart and soul. Lick them with the Rasta. Say lick them with the Rasta. Say lick them with the round of correction. How with your love and devotion. Say bubbling, no troubling. Sit in the dance, no skin no green. Sound system in the place. To the drummer, to the bass, wheel it selector. I saw you do it, you know, I can just touch on a Rasta works. Different tune. Boom. Because in these times, they say we get ready to have a storm. But Rastafari keeps I calm. And everyone just have to have the right meditation. Take some time to breathe. Cause Rastafari would never lead I and I astray. See, sir? Listen. It's never too late for a shower of rain. It's never too late for the blessings. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It's never too late for a shower of rain. It's never too late for a blessing. No, no. Leave the root and branch and stem. Jah will solve your problems. To walk in the Master's way. The Most High is what we say. For the rulers of evil, no, we don't check for the devil. The Rasta man is level, all the while I said. And then your inner voice will tell you, Selassie, heal up selector. Rasta works, when the comfort just linger, man. We have to touch and go. Cause of the works, you know. Top side one more time, selector. Right, we have to give thanks and praise proper. And we don't love no evil, we just. It's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue. You went away. Now my life is just a rainy day. I love you so. How much you'll never know. But you took your love away from me. Pull up, selector. Just cool a joker.
Why you make me, make me heart move on the left and off on the right. It sounds so sweet, man.
Rasta. It's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue. You went away. Now my life is just a rainy day. I love you so. How much you'll never know. But you took your love away from me. Ja-na-na-na-na-na. Untouchable memories. Some things I could not see. The sun would shine. Once again you'll be mine, oh mine. But in reality, I love you, can't you see? But you took your love away from me. Ja-na-na-na-na-na. Lost in love, just like some people do. But you love me, baby, and you're my dream come true. But if only you was here, you take away my fear. The sun would shine once again, then you'll be mine, oh mine. But in reality, I love you, can't you see? But you took your love away from me. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Lost in love, just like some people do. But you love me, baby, and you're my dream come true. But if only you was here, you take away my fear. The sun would shine once again, you'll be mine, oh mine. But in reality, I love you, can't you see? But you took your love away from me. Ja-na-na-na-na-na. You took your love away from me. Ja-na-na-na-na-na. Rastafari are the kings of kings and the most high. Just say, just be still and observe the works. So I and I observe, and we know most high Jah lives and reigns. Chosen, Slash, the chosen, chosen one. King Selassie is the chosen one. Nice up the area, the chosen one. Haile Selassie is the chosen one. Stada Dangbando. I look to the hills, I know that's where I'll get my strength. Not trying to follow falter, but not to know the culture. Some of them dealing with arrogance, pestilence and ignorance. They go the evil way. I make the childish place to the chosen one. Yeah, na 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 na. So Haile Selassie is the chosen one. Yeah, na 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 na. Stada Dangbando. I beat up my body, but yes, trying to do my baby, yes. Every day in society, wicked them lost their identity, so they turn a deaf ear to Jah and don't know the emperor, don't know the kings of kings. Rastafari, you are the chosen one. Said Haile Selassie is the chosen one. We at the world be center. with the chosen one. Say Haile Selassie is the chosen one. Yeah, da 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 da. Sta da dong ba dong. Chosen, chosen. Say da ba shanti ya. Chosen, chosen. You better give him a shot. Chosen, chosen. Selassie are the first. Sta ba dong ba dong. Chosen, chosen. But that down, but down. Some people think they're evil. Some they deal with the devil. In order to be chosen, your heart's got to keep on growing. Oh, with your wisdom and power to shine through every hour. Selassie are the first. Put your bless now curse. We just got to be calm. The chosen one. Say Haile Selassie is the chosen one. Thanks to Marcus Garvey. I know the most high, the chosen one. Say in the land, in the land, the chosen one. Badaling dong bang dong dong yeah. You better. Rastafari, touch the selector. Enough love to everyone who tune into the broadcast, because I have their works to do. That might be it then. Well, people, we give thanks and praise. This is Rob Sibian coming live and direct to you. And stay tuned for more, because Michael Palmer, my good brethren, is coming up right now. So, your works itinerary.
My Lord. Reggae music hits you, you feel no pain, you know. We always gonna bring the conscious, nice vibe. I'm wrapping my head around, this is 4 decades of this celebration. Makeda Dread, the Mausolee started 91X years ago, and 4 decades and some years is a lifetime. So remember all who's tuning in, that was Rob Sibian, great artist. I hope you enjoyed that. I wanna say, no matter what happens tomorrow, hurricane or not, we were here forever. We'll always be here. This vibe, this movement will always be here. So don't trouble yourself about tomorrow, what God may bring. Just listen to the vibes, know that we bring. Or more important, that, you know, from now on forever until the end of time. I'm about to bring up a brethren of mine, actually my uncle, well I say, okay, Jamaica's, Kingston, Jamaica's very own, original, one of the pillars of the reggae movement in Jamaica, my loved one, my family, Michael Palmer, all for the universe to hear tonight. So stay tuned. Come, Michael.
Blessed love in the flesh, you know. I don't know hurricane or hurry or hurry up. Michael Palmer will be here, no matter what the crisis, the circumstances, whatever. Play for me, boy. Mama. Yeah, you know, let's do this. Yes, Rob. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ready, she no ready yet. Ready, she no ready yet. Call to this girl, she go on like she deaf. See me on the right, she gone on the left. What a super like me, she coulda never regret. Food, clothes and money, she bound to get. Yet all way I want, she a play hard forget. Ready, she no ready yet. Ready, she no ready yet. The man where she a rush him drive a old Chevrolet. In her house, old-time cabinet. You look on her foot, is a whole tear of prep. Michael P. she coulda never regret. Ready, she no ready yet. Fret, she a fret, and she no hear nothing yet. Sweat, she a sweat, and she no get nothing yet. Ready, she not ready, she not ready, she not ready yet. Ready, she not ready, she not ready, she not ready yet. Yeah, yeah. Cause to this girl, she go on like she deaf. See me on the right, she gone on the left. What a super like me, she coulda never regret. Food, clothes and money, she bound to get. Yet all we are going, she a play hard forget. Ready, she not ready yet. Ready, she not ready, she not ready, she not ready yet. Ah, like I said, winter, snow, well, no matter. We'll be here in the flesh, no stress. Get rid of that. Next track, we're gonna lively up this thing, streaming, man, and we beaming out of here. Get a dance, go on, hey Babylon man, hey. Oh, get a dance, Babylon give us a chance. Go on, I get a dance, Babylon give us a chance. Go on, uptown people them a keep party. Dance in the ghetto, it a fiery. Get a dance, just give us a chance. Go on, break that. Put it up again, my brother. Wow, sounds so sweet. Can I come out there? Ima, can I get out there? I feel so clustered right here. Get a dance, go on, hey Babylon man, hey. Oh, get a dance, Babylon give us a chance. Go on. Oh, get a dance, Babylon give us a chance. Go on. Uptown people them a keep party. Dance in the ghetto, it a fi irie. Get a dance, just give us a chance. Go on. Do Babylon, nobody mash it up tonight. Please Babylon, get the youths now fight. Some skanking at the dark, some skanking at the light. Get a dance, just give us a chance. Go on, I get a dance, Babylon give us a chance. Go on, I get a dance, Babylon give us a chance. Go on. Babylon say turn the music down low. Shoot them no reggae still on the go. When things and time was getting slow, and only reggae music make the money flow. Get a dance, just give us a chance. Go on, and give us a chance. Give us a chance. Babylon man, where me say, do Babylon nobody mash it up tonight. Please Babylon get a youth now fight. Some skanking at the dark, some not the light. Get a dance, just give us a chance. Go on, and give us a chance. Give us a chance, just give us a chance. I just a little get a dance. We want to jump and prance. I just a little get a dance, yes. Just give us a chance. You know why? Please Babylon, nobody mash it up tonight. Hey Babylon, get a youth now fight. Some skanking at the dark, some dancing at the light. Get a dance, just give us a chance. When me say, uptown people them a keep party. Dance in the ghetto, it happy Irish ghetto dance. Just give us a chance. Just give us a chance. I just a little ghetto dance. We want to jump and prance. Go on, go on, go on, and give us a chance. I just a little ghetto. I just a little ghetto. Yeah. Hey, boogie this and a boogie that. Now this is Michael P. Watch this. Say what you're saying, do what you're doing. I've got something, baby. Tap it, like a shot it. Basic, back to basic. I got the LASIK, let's face it. Lord of Moses, Rob Simeon. Lord of Moses, Lord of Moses. Say what you're saying, do what you're doing. I've got something, baby. Money can't buy, you know. Whoa, yeah, I lost a little girl of mine. Oh yeah, I know what now. Gunshots is blazing in the street. If I no come, then I must leave. Gunshots is roaring in the street. Oh yes, and we've got to hide when those guns meet. Yeah, gunshots are burst. Is it a blessing or a curse? Gunshots are burst. Is it a blessing or a curse? When we say the leaders claims they've got the tool, so it's evident they'll have to rule. But while I'm on, just play it cool. Oh yeah, 'cause all them are gone, them are fool. Yeah, gunshots are burst. Is it a blessing or a curse? Gunshots are burst. Is it a blessing or a curse? Yeah. Hey, boogie, 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 and a boogie this, and a boogie that. This is Michael P. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lord of Moses. Lord of Moses. Next show. Yes. Yeah, you know, I give thanks for the presents, you know. Damn, a leg shed. Lord of Moses. Lord of Moses. Alright. Down in my hometown, bad boys, them break dance. Yeah, you know. Why ya? Damn, a leg shed. Lord of Moses. Lord of Moses. Alright. Down in my hometown, bad boys, them jerk me down. Rob me and them beat me bad. Me have to turn to me master God, 'cause them a lick shed. Me have to get flat. Whoa, yo, them a lick shed. Me have to get flat. Whoa, yo. Tell the police them no response to that. Them say me a idiot. I've got to put a stoppage to that, 'cause I'm no aristocrat, 'cause them a lick shed. Me a forget flat. Them a lick shed. Them a lick shed. Oh Lord of mercy. Oh Lord of mercy. Alright. Whoa yes. Lord of Moses. Hey yeah. Watch this. in my community, respect is due to me. But certain boy not no courtesy, that's why them tackle me. Now them a dead stack, them a follow that. Whoa, yo, them a lick shot, them a lick shot, them a lick shot. Oh Lord of Moses, oh Lord of Moses, alright. Down in my hometown, bad boys them jerk me down, rob me and them beat me bad. Me a fix turn to me master God, cause them a lick shot. Me a forget flat, whoa yo, them a lick shot. Them a lick shot, them a lick shot. Oh Lord of Moses, oh Lord of Moses, yeah. Get in warm, get in there. Yes. Well, yeah. Ah, yes. Smoke the weed, but don't smoke the seed. Cause if you smoke the seed, you're going to kill the breed. Whoa, you're going to kill the breed. Yes. Hey, smoke this weed, smoke it at speed, cause in this time, it's all you need. Whoa, it's all you need. Yes. Some say Kali, some say Sensi, but in this time, we not smoke no folly. No, watch everybody jump up jolly. Yes, this weed come from our father's land, and some of them will say it's the healing of the nation. We make your whole a vibration, and make your whole a meditation, sweet sensation. Smoke it, I say. Oh, yes. Just smoke the weed and don't smoke the seed. Cause if you smoke the seed, you're going to kill the breed. Whoa. Don't kill the breed. We want the seed. Don't kill the breed, no. We need the seed. Yeah. This weed come from our father's land, and some of them will say it's the healing of the nation. We make your whole a vibration, I make your whole a meditation. What a nice sensation, what a sweet vibration. Whoa. Yeah, don't know. It's like snow. Sanad, 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 sanad. I pull it up now. Whoa, 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 why? Oh yes. No, pull up selector, pull it up now. Jack up selector, jack it up now. Pull up, beg you, pull it up. Take it on low. Jack up, beg you, jack it up. Yeah, break that. Hey, pull it up now. Whoa, 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 why? Oh yes. No, pull up selector, pull it up now. Jack up selector, jack it up now. Pull up, beg you, pull it up. Hey, jack up, beg you, jack it up. Because music's so nice, got to play twice. Sweet like sugar, nice like spice. Watch out the fans and just jump and rejoice. Dance all music is the choice. Pull up selector, pull it up now. jack it up now. Pull I beg you, pull it up. Hey Jack, I beg you, jack it up. Because gone we gone in a dance on style. Wicked be wicked, wild we wild. Gone we gone in a world beat style. Reggae music, versatile. Pull I beg you, pull it up. Hey Jack, I beg you, jack it up. Oh, all I'm pulling, cause the fans them love it. Hey, all I'm pulling, this is the rubber dub style. Yeah, so just pull up selector, pull it up now. Jack up selector, jack it up now. Pull I beg you, pull it up. Hey Jack, I beg you, jack it up. Because music's nice to play twice. Sweet like sugar, nice like spice. Watch out the fun, enjoy, rejoice. Dance all music is the choice. Pull I beg you, pull it up. I might select, I beg you, jack it up. I beg you, all I'm pulling, because the fans them love it. I beg you, all I'm pulling, this is the drum of this style. Yeah, Yo, streaming and beaming. Marcus Garvey, we are so far. Believe that. So far. Watch me now. We are so far away from home. We are so far away from home. What them do? Took us away from our father's land. Brought us down into this plantation. All we have faced is just tribulation and sometimes exploitation. We're so far away from home. We are so far away from home. What them do? We have been whipped. Whoa, we have been flashed. Yes, we have been whipped. Whoa, we have been lashed. Yes. How long we're gonna stray? How long we're gonna stay down in Babylon? Down here in Babylon. Whoa, we have been used like tradesmen tools. We have been used and then refused. So tell us how long we are gonna stay, yes, down here in Babylon. Just tell us how long we're gonna stay, yes, cause we're so far away from home. We are so far away from home, yes. What them do? Took us away from our father's land. Brought us down into this plantation. All we are facing just tribulation and sometimes exploitation. We so far, we so far, we so far away from home, yes. How long we're gonna stray? How long we're gonna stay down in Babylon? Tell us how long we're gonna stay, yes, we're we're gone astray. Yeah, yeah, yes. We have been used and then refused. We have been used like tradesmen do. Tell us how long we are gonna stay, yes, down here in Babylon. Jaja.
Radics reggae music, roots radic reggae music. Come on. I'm a stranger in your town, I'd like to dance with you. Come on, I wanna dance with you to the sweet reggae music. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let them know. Let them know. Watch me now. I'm a stranger in your town. I'd like to dance with you. Come on, I wanna dance with you. Out to the sweet reggae music. Come on. No expensive shoes, but I'm still dancing. I'm singing and dancing to the sweet reggae music. Come on. No expensive clothes, but I'm still dancing. I'm dancing to the music. Roots rock reggae music. Come on. No expensive drink, but I'm still drinking. I'm drinking and dancing to the sweet reggae music. Come on. I'm a stranger in your town. Once a while I come around, and when I come around, it's going down. It's going down. One. No expensive shoes, but I'm still dancing. I am dancing. I'm dancing to this music, the sweet reggae music, and you could never refuse it, never abuse it. The sweet reggae music, you could never abuse it. Hey, hey, hey. I'm a stranger in your life. I wanna dance with you. I'm singing and dancing to the sweet reggae music. Come on. No expensive clothes, but I'm still dancing. I'm dancing to the music. Roots rock reggae music. Come on.
You've been in tune to the 43rd Marcus Garvey celebration with Michael Palmer, Rob Simeon, Makeda Dread brought it to you, Ross Tour to Iron Troll Tower, and we love the whole universe.
And not because, oh not because I'm a stranger, I'm not a ranger, I'm just a stranger. Yeah, 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 yeah. What on there? What on there, you? Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Can't get no food to eat. Can't get no clothes to wear. Whoa. Whoa. Marcus, anyway you're there. Boom shot. Me there right here, so we do it. Skunk in our corner, dancing to the music. Jaja! Ezekiel. Jaja Emmanuel, shoot. Anything you have, play for me. Where you have? Me in a mood, you know.
Keep going. Play something.
Can't find nothing.
Yeah, talk to them.
Well, I'm talking to them real quick. Yeah, you don't know Sir Michael Palmer, Rob Simeon in concerts, and it's all for your money's worth. You know, and you don't know, we is very much down to earth, you know, and we never flirt. You know, when I ramp it with this message music I ever sing, no matter, you see me, you know, but still I carry a message, and the message that counts. You feel me?
More blessings, more blessings, more blessings.
No stressing.
No stressing.
What's the weather?
No.
I love you, my brother.
We get together. No, yes. Selection. And we give thanks and praise for the gathering. Rastafari, live it and reign it and rule. But we give thanks and praise to any weather. Thanks for the gathering, yeah. The Rastaman gathering. Thanks for the Rastaman, yeah. Thanks for the gathering. So thanks for the gathering, people. So thanks for Rasta gathering. Perhaps it be on the microphone in the dance tonight. So thanks for the gathering, cause it's all in Rastafari's name. So that you and I praise him and we don't play no game. All in nice Selassie, his name. I and I walk in the Most High's name. So every day we ready. I tell you yes, and things that you were saying, yeah. See some people, they don't know what's right, but Jaja is the truth and yes, he is the might. So thanks for the gathering, good over evil. So Rastaman gathering, so Michael B, thanks for the gathering.
Oh yes, what a joy, what a joy for brethren and brethren to live and sing and dwell in unity. Oh, what a joy, such a joy, such a joy for you and I, we have to love Jah and live and give praises, cause life is no given. No given, Mr. Simeon.
In the land, said I you just a rock and come on and say thanks for the gathering. World be, thanks for the gathering. It's such a treat, thanks for the gathering. In all the land, say thanks for the gathering. Say Rastaman, say me and my copy, we coming in from New York City. When you check it out there, it's Nuff the tea and the gritty. I and I come with the dance and we keep rocking on. Say king of the dance, some of them are born corner. Thanks for the gathering, my copy. Thanks for the gathering, different style.
Cause it's a joyful time for I and I, such a joyful time. Like a baby boy playing with a toy. Yeah, playing with a toy. Robert.
Say Rastaman, we gather and there ain't no stopping. Say each and every day, yeah, we keep on singing. We love Macade the Jada, yes, and this building. Say each and every day, in our life we living. Good over evil, in on the dance tonight. Say me and Michael Peepers, on the left and on the right. Say don't you worry, this a gathering, it won't fall. Say burn down, I say the one profile. And say thanks for the gathering, Michael P, thanks for the gathering. In on the dance, thanks for the gathering. for you. Say thanks for the gathering. Yeah, yeah. Been a long time, long time. This is the wrong time, never the wrong time. Selassie the first. Live it and reign it and rule.
Yes.
Rasta. We love the work, sit down. Look like what more really me no job be. I will give thanks and praise for this gathering. It's a long time we praising Rastafari. It's a long time we won't give up the fight. People them they coming, yes, the place. They all the wicked we gonna change. We're telling them it's a long time. We're praising Rastafari. Say that it's a long time. Rastafari people, we give thanks and praise for the gathering. Rob Simeon, Michael King.
Yeah, we live in peace and love and one harmony. You know why? Gonna fire banner, we can't Babylon on him. Let us down. Although they try to use me and abuse me, I will wait no friend. We gonna fire banner, we can't Babylon on him. Free card coulda never let us down. Although they use us and abuse us, we know we're no friend. Love is never to say you're sorry. You're gonna be my baby. Yeah, Dennis Brown, my God. You know the man there, I'm a godly singer. I love him to my heart. Jah love. Peace be out. Yeah, man.
Sitting by my open fireplace, if my favorite things can see. On the few bars of a melody, it sounded good to me.
So I could get take a look around, and my faith got in the way.
I stumbled through the door,
She was right at the door, I could see her face.
but how could it be?
She could run away from me.
My best friend's gone.
Now I'm so all alone. I'm gonna
Miss you, Brandon.
every day. Are you coming home to stay? Blessed love. Yeah. Okay, to come say your piece in a peacefully way. We love you so much. I would never want to miss you. Please. Please stay LT. Please, I'm begging you. Listen to your surroundings. One voice is never enough. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your surrounding. You're a great individual. People need you. You see what I'm saying? And you got to take advice. Not because I know you are very intellectual and very intelligent, but I'm saying sometimes you get caught up in the motion and you know what? We don't see what we're supposed to see. But the people around you, the people that is close to you, they embrace you. So listen, I'm begging you, please. I need you. We need you. You're a bona fide person, man. Yeah, you come a long way, man. You carry our music when it's not even your culture. You know what I'm saying? And we respect that. We respect that. I can't even find the word to say. We respect that. You're the first African American that I know that embraced this music so diligently and represent. You're all over the place. She been all over the place, man. Being awarded for excellence. That's what I call it. I don't care. Oh, she do reggae music in San Diego and she unite the people. No. I call it excellence, man. And I love you dearly. You see, I think I'm the first person to call you mom. I think I'm the first person, like 18 years ago, we spoke right there, and you was trying to tell me, I'm busy now, Michael. I said, no. You got to talk to me. It's been a minute. Every time I come to California, man, I be on the radio, and I never get to see her. I never get to talk to her. She called me once and said, Michael, I need for you to come to San Diego. And that was like a good 7 years before she did call me. I have to come here to get called. I came here and she said, hey, Michael, you know I'm kind of, I said, no, you're not. We're going to talk today. And we spoke for 2 hours. He was there. Right outside. And I never looked back, man. That's how I get the key to the city. That's how me get the key to the city. That's how me get the key to the city. My mama Keda, she got the best thing about ya.
Michael, he is my son. And here again is my son. He's the first one to call me Mother Garvey. So give it up for Michael Palmer. He's got the key to the city too. Rob Simeon, Garvey's son. Give thanks and praises. Peru, we love you. Bring these 2 beautiful singers to Peru. Mexico, Michael, Orthodox, big up. So it's incredible. We want to.
Rastafari will provide. But right now, this is our long road over hills and valleys, hills and valleys, mountains that we climb. Oh, what a long road over hills and valleys, hills and valleys, far from home. Yes. Oh, yes. You know your Bible tell me, seek ye first the kingdom of God, then everything shall be added unto you. Seek and you will find. Knock, it shall be open unto you. Which right then live in Babylon. Ain't no looking back. Ain't no looking back. There is no going back. Ain't no going back. Still treading, live in Babylon. Ain't no looking back. Ain't no looking back. And when we're tired, we will take a rest. Yes. When we're hungry, whoa, 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 Jah will provide. Rastafari will provide. But right now, this is a long, 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 long road over hills and valleys. Oh, what a long, 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 long road over hills and valleys. This is a long, 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 long road over hills and valleys. Oh, what a long, 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 long road over hills and valleys. Long road over hills and valleys, hills and valleys, mountains that we climb. Oh, what a long road over hills and valleys, hills and valleys, far, far, far from home. Searching to find justice, and still searching to find justice, because your Bible tells me, seek ye first the kingdom of God, then everything shall be added unto you. Seek and you will find.
open unto you. We're trying, live in Babylon, ain't no looking back, ain't no looking back. There is no going back, ain't no going back.
I've known him for about 15 years now. And let me just say, we honor this man not just because he's the son of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Once you hear him, you'll understand. He is brilliant in his own right. He is successful in his own right. He's a retired vascular surgeon out of New York, and one of the best there ever was. His knowledge, he's not a one-trick pony. He just can't talk to you and razzle-dazzle you about medicine. He can razzle-dazzle you about spirituality, razzle-dazzle you about religion, psychology, black history, world history, politics. I know y'all think I'm just a groupie. Yeah, let's see how many of y'all walk out here not a groupie. But there's about 8 billion. He comes from the hero of heroes. And at 89 years old, he is out here propelling his father's legacy with all that he has accomplished. So let's show our appreciation for the one and only Dr. Julius Garvey.
Space. And of course, I don't see Sister Makeda, but I'm told that she is responsible for this place almost all by herself. But I know she's had a lot of willing workers along with her. I spent a good, half an hour or more looking around at all the icons and all the history. And it's a major cultural center, one of the best that I've seen in a community. And, everywhere I go, people ask, what are we really going to do? What's the next step? We're looking for the next hero or the next leader to take us out of bondage. But I don't think that's what we really need. I think we need to build our communities. Because that's where we live. And the way of life is the way in which the community functions. If the community is dysfunctional, then it means that the individuals in the community are also dysfunctional. So I think you're fortunate to be living in a functional community. Because the first unit, of course, is the family. And when you go outside the family, then there's the community. It's the place where you work, the place where you go to school, the place where you meet friends, where you have entertainment, and the place where you come to be together and do those things that you think are important. Now, the church provides some of that. But in some sense, the community, to me at any rate, is even more important. And the reason why I say that is because, to a large degree, our church has failed us. That's a harsh thing to say. But our church has taken us away from ourselves. And it's given us a religion that points us outside to a divine that is separate and different from who we are. We are a spiritual people.
Yeah.
We believe that Spirit created us. We do believe that we're made in the image of God. But as my dad said, we vision God through the spectacles of Ethiopia, not through somebody else's spectacles. And that is what we have to get back to. And when I say Ethiopia, we mean, of course, the African, we mean, of course, Nile Valley civilization, which showed us what our spirituality was, because there was no word for religion in Kemet. Spirituality was a way of life. And that's the kind of feeling that I get, or I got when I came in, and I keep getting as I sit here in the space. It's not just a space, it's not just a physical entity, but there's a spiritual presence. And I know that's due to Sister Makeda and the others that she has collected around her, because her spirit pervades the space. Her spirit created the space, put together the different things that you see. And that's how spirit manifests. Spirit manifests through mind and through body and through the activity that you do. So we all have to get back to spirit. And that really is the way that we're going to defeat the system. Because the one thing that the system could not break when they enslaved our forefathers and colonized our forefathers and brought us from the continent here to the Americas, they could not break our spirit. They never broke our spirit. They minimized the rebellions. They don't tell us all the rebellions, but you see them here. That's why I say the spirit is present. It's an unbroken spirit, because it was rebellion after rebellion after rebellion. Because we're spiritual people, we're a free people. That's our nature, and that's what we've manifested over time. And that's what we have to manifest in community. We can't join the system, because the system does not have spirit as an essential part of it. The system is a materialistic system, and that's all it's concerned with. Gaining something and getting more. And it's all about individualism and competition. And the best person or the greatest person is the one who has accumulated the most wealth. And they put him on Forbes magazine or Time magazine, etc. And they give him to us as our heroes, whether it's Bill Gates or Bezos or Warren Buffett or whatever. And we're supposed to emulate that. But they have no soul. They have no spirit. So what is the purpose of piling up all this wealth? They go to their grave unfulfilled because they've not known themselves. They've not known spirit. But spirit is here, alive and well. And the message from here, and if I can add to that, is knowledge of self. There's a brother over here. Can you stand up with your t-shirt and turn around? Give him an applause, please. Because knowledge of self is the most important knowledge. If you know yourself, then that's the beginning of the knowledge of everything in the world. And if you know yourself, then you know that you're one with Source. Whatever you want to call the Source. You can call Source God, you can call it the unified field, you can call it Akasha. Our ancestors used to call it Nu, the primeval Nu. And that is the purpose of your life. You know, I look around, you see the Nguza Saba. I would add to that self-knowledge. So I'd make it 8 principles. Because with self-knowledge, then you can do everything else. I would start with faith, because faith is faith in our ancestors, faith in our traditions, faith in the knowledge that our ancestors got it right. We were the first people and the first civilizations. For thousands upon thousands of years before there were any other people or any other civilization. As a matter of fact, we civilized the world. So we have to have faith in our ancestors that they knew what they were doing, because they were the first people to have consciousness, to have knowledge of self and knowledge of the environment. So you start with faith and you educate yourself about your ancestors. So you go from having faith to educating yourself about your ancestors, what they did, what they thought, what their principles were. And of course the basic principle is Ma'at. And you have to go back to that. We're not going to get deeply into that tonight because it's not the occasion, but self-knowledge comes after faith. Because then you practice what your ancestors preached. And it's all there, especially in the story of Ausar, Auset, and Heru. If you understand that, it's a magnificent psychological, spiritual tale that will allow you to liberate your minds. As my father said, we must liberate our minds from mental slavery, because while others may help us to free the body, none but ourselves can free our mind. So we must free our mind through education and through self-knowledge. And then with that, you get to understand yourself, and then you get to understand your purpose in life. When you know your purpose in life, then you can creatively do what it is that you need to do. And that leads you to self-determination. So you go from self-knowledge and self-awareness to self-determination. And you do that in community, and that takes you to unity. Unity with your community. And then you go to collective work and responsibility and cooperative economics. And all of that is practiced in community. That's why community is important. There's you, the personal transformation that you must go through to make yourself fully human, fully who you are, and fulfill the purpose of your life within family and within community. So I give honor to Sister Makeda. I give honor to the space that she had created, and I give honor to all of you here today who are part of this community. It is indeed my pleasure to be here. And something of my purpose is to really, shall we say, spread the word of Garveyism in terms of my father's legacy. What we've done is revise the Philosophy and Opinions, Volume 1, which was my father's speeches and writings that my mother put together while he was incarcerated in prison in Atlanta, Georgia, from 1925 to 1927. She was a significant part of his work and what he did, and subsequently in raising myself and my brother. But I know that the young people don't read that much, and the original volumes are quite significant. I've cut this down to a little bit less than 100 pages to make it accessible to those who have short attention span. And I've tried to focus it so when they read it, they can get the essence of what Marcus Garvey was all about. what the system tried to do to him and his organizational structure, and how he was able to survive and indeed triumph over the system. So that's kind of what my purpose is in trying to educate, or participate in the education of the younger generation. Because, I think the Black Lives Matter movement is wonderful. It shows a tremendous emotional response, tremendous energy. But I think a lot of the youngsters don't know whose shoulders they stand on. They don't know the history. And when they don't know the history, they don't have the strength. Because if they know they're standing on somebody else's shoulders, then they know they're not alone. It's a fight that has been going on for a long time. And they're joining the heroes and shearers of the past. And they're in very, very good company. So I think it's important for the young generation to know that. So that's part of my purpose in more or less rewriting my father's Volume 1, Philosophy and Opinions. So I'm here, I'm happy to be with you. And if there are any questions, I'll be happy to answer those. Thanks for having me. Thanks for coming up.
He comes from the hero of heroes. And at 89 years old, he is out here propelling his father's legacy with all that he has accomplished. So let's show our appreciation for the one and only Dr. Julius Garvey.
Marcus Garvey footsteps. Why didn't